That's the next thing. Is that volume controls? Everybody mute the YouTube. Should be live now.
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, geez.
All right.
It's still lagging over on my end or something. I don't know. Let's see.
There's hey, I got the first thumbs up.
So Ed said he's going to probably work on some quads and do some soldering and things or whatever and all that cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's pretty much just a hangout kind of thing as usual. I don't know if there's anything exciting been going on around. Anything that, besides Adam trying to remove himself from every chat group he belonged to.
Dude, I went on. You should see my Facebook.
Wait, but
Gino, what's going on?
Hola.
What's up, cat? Yeah, bro, I had to rejoin like 20 groups this morning on Facebook. I went on a vodka rage last night. Fuck you guys, I'm out.
You look so.
Yeah,
Fuck off.
Mr. Colley, Sean, what's going on, buddy? Yeah.
Chronix is making fun of me.
They were like going crazy in chat last night after that, though, Adam.
Oh, did they?
They're out of the stream or whatever in chat. You said, I'm leaving chat. I thought you meant just the stream. Next thing you know, I'm looking over at Illuminati and the other one, and you removed the I'm like, he meant all the way out.
How do you remember it, dude? That's bad.
We have to start recording some of our stuff. Well, you got Facebook chat to catch up on to see what you missed.
I woke up this morning and Chuck and Josh hit me up. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm looking, oh, okay.
What happened? Where's Adam? Is he answering you? He's not answering me.
Yeah, I was down and out, man. I had a bad night.
Yeah, you said you were going to bed. I was like, all right, I'll just leave it alone.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to say nothing. Wasn't going to say nothing. And then I said something. The wife says, I thought you weren't going to say nothing.
Yeah, like, bad night.
I don't know.
What's up, gentlemen?
Well,
you have a 3D printer.
You're home this week, not traveling all over the country?
No, I'm traveling next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know what I'm doing next week. I'm going to hopefully fly with people. I won't be flying Thursday. I'll be out with dinner with one of my friends.
Cool new epic spots. That should be the hashtag for it.
What?
Cool new epic spots.
Yeah, well, I have a new GoPro, but we lost the broken GoPro that's not fully broken, so I don't know what we're going to do.
Uh-oh.
We need a fucking case.
GoPro.
No, and it's you message PJ. I have a guy 3D printing a bunch of stuff for us right now because I broke my beta on its second pack.
Ooh. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, the canopy's like a really crappy plastic, so I was going through a whole bunch of tree branches, like literally going like this, in and out and around tree branches, and it fell, and I corrupted the whole file, so I don't even have any proof.
Oh, wow.
And the whole top of the canopy broke off the frame.
To hold the canopy on the
with
motor.
2 little screws.
I broke those off on one of mine.
Yeah, that's what I broke. I broke all the screw attachments, and like the whole canopy just was over here, and like the actual quad was over here. So everything still works. Yeah, I pulled the connector right off.
Oh, you got lucky. The connector came with it then.
Yeah, it literally just disconnected. So now I just have to I plugged it back in, it works. But cool. I tried zip tying it together because I wanted to fly, and there's no way to put a zip tie because on one side you've got buttons and on the other side your SD slot. So there's no way to temporarily patch this quad.
Yeah, I thought about trying to fix something with the Mobula, and just the way that it mounts, it uses 2 side screws and a back screw. There's no front one.
Yeah.
The camera the way it is, there's no real way to. I thought about like trying to get some rubber bands and stuff like that to try to hold it, and it just slip off because of the little sharp type thin edges that it's got. It's like, oh yeah. So I ended up putting a different frame on, but
it's so stupid.
The V3 frames are awesome.
I don't know. I like this frame, and I like the quad a lot. I just have to get it. I don't know. I just need the TPU. I think will be strong enough, and it has a bit more flex to it. Those I didn't break, and the beta's carbon fiber on the bottom. It's all carbon fiber.
That's the V3 frame. It's got more spindles. There's 4 arms instead of 3 arms, and they're reinforced at the whoop part area, so they don't take off as easy. But I'm ready to bash this one. This is the newer frame. Yeah, so I did the same thing.
We're right.
Because of these hooks, you couldn't rubber band or anything to hold it on.
Yeah, that's it, right?
I was like, I had to end up replacing the frame. But it does have the bigger battery too.
Sit there beside you.
So,
Oh, you'll come on the stream if you get back and we're still on stream? Okay, hurry up.
wow. Yeah, hurry.
I love
Pizza.
what's up.
He has to go make a special run for that special wacky tobacco. So that's what's up.
There you go.
Hells yeah.
She'll want it when we get
Got
off.
a dip, boys.
She just got off work. She wants it to off stream.
That's why I have this. This is all we have left. That little tiny bit. Oh, he just took it.
Media, Ryan, RDFPV, welcome in. RC
What's up, Ryan?
Crazy. What's going on, buddy? RC Crazy. I don't know how many, but as a gift to me for hitting my 1K, his wife Tiff does stickers.
Oh no.
Ooh, I got stickers coming.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, yeah, that'll be cool. Can't wait to get some stickers so I can give them out.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on the 1,000 too. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, man.
It's been nice. I haven't really fallen back. The YouTube tax hasn't really done anything to me. So
has anything changed since that happened?
I haven't tried doing live mobile yet, and I know I don't have enough minutes in order to get the monetization or anything. But
really, how do you not have enough minutes? Because even I have nothing.
Well, it's 4,000 hours. It's not 4,000 minutes. So when it shows up on your analytics, that number there is in minutes, not hours. So
are you sure?
Yeah, you gotta change that.
Figure out what you.
I mean, you can do the math. You just divide it by
4,000 watch hours, not minutes. So I'm at like 4,000 minutes, not 4,000 hours. So yeah, I got a ways to go on the minutes. But if I'm able to do my streaming live, I did get the video on my dashboard for my SUV worked out so that I can stream live, and then I have a receiver that I can connect straight to the DVD player on the dashboard. So I'm going to do a stream where I broadcast flying from the dashboard that way and on the mobile and stuff to try to add some watch minutes and stuff too. So I don't know. I'm not like eagerly trying to push to get minutes. It's not about that to me. I could care less about the monetization, really. It's just money. And most of my videos, I put up videos that won't get monetized anyway. So
you know what? It's 4,000 watch hours, but mine shows that I have 111 watch hours.
Hours, okay.
So it shows me per hours how many I have.
It does have hours.
I mean, there is a setting you can change.
Yeah, there's a setting that you can change where it's minutes or hours.
I do know how you get more views, though. You get more subs and you get more views. You got to piss people off. You got to rip a cemetery.
Yeah, is that what happened? Yeah. But speaking of cemeteries, Adam, you said you got zero footage of my drone at all that race flight?
Well, dude, yours does like 155. Mine does like 80.
So we went flying Saturday, me and Adam. And he has to work on Saturday, so I had to wait for him to get off work. So I was like, well, where do you want to meet up? I'll meet you. I got more time to drive, blah, blah, blah. So we met up at the cemetery that he's been ripping over there by him. And we were out there playing around. I just haven't put up any footy of it. Some of it's all right. I don't know. I got to pull something together out of it. So we were out there playing around. I got my diatone that I just finished the racer. And it's pretty much set up, I think, for 6S. It's got 2150 kV motors on it. But the thing just screams with the hurricane props on it. So we were out there, I was flying that around. He's like, hey, he says, we got to see how fast it is compared to mine. So we set up in this big loop to do a race in the middle, and we took off and whatnot. He was ahead of me from the start. He planted like 10 feet, 15 feet ahead of me. And then I told him, I said, say go. So when he said go and then took off, I took off then and started chasing him from there. And I think by the time that I hit the second lap, he was halfway around on his first lap or something.
Yeah, that thing is stupid fast. Yeah.
He was like, so on the third lap, I tried to kind of go off grid instead of doing the circles. I tried to get more of a chase type thing. So I got flying around and everything else. And then my cam, it looked like it was going to be some great footage. And then I got home and I didn't record the damn flight. I did not get any of it on the DVR. And Adam says that you can't see my quad pretty much
At all. It's gone.
It's gone. I was hoping maybe you could get some passing footage with me coming past you, or something. But
I didn't see you at all in the video. I'm like, I'm not posting this. It's just me fucking doing a big circle.
yeah,
I'm not doing it.
I was hoping to get some kind of footy off it, but
Yeah.
I do have some footy flying the diatone out there in more of an open space where I can kind of punch it and see what it's really got. And man, I'll tell you what, that thing is crazy fast.
Hey,
Definitely my fastest.
did you DVR crash in my quad?
Do my DV? Oh, for yours? For the flight with your quad?
Yeah.
Yes, I do have the flight flying your quad. I actually, Adam says, hey, man, you got to try this flight one out. He says, you want to try my rig? I'm like, well, all right. I'll go ahead. So I got his quad up. I flew it. Well, Adam's sticks and mine are way different as far as
way different.
we've got the same radio, but he's got the upgraded gimbals on his, and he's got his sticks set way different than mine. Like his throttle is way smooth. Mine is more stiff and springy, and his is just kind of stiff so that it like stays more, more fluid motion. Anyway, so I'm flying his or whatever. I actually, probably one of the most epic crashes so far on this flight.
Was the only crash.
It almost crashing into gravestones. So, yeah, I did get that footy though. I'll post that one up there. I'll probably put the one with the Blue Falcon rig just cruising around that last pack before we raced, where I was doing some loops around and whatnot. It shows pretty quick. So.
Oh yeah. What'd you think of it though, Mike? As far the radio doesn't.
It flies, man. It very similar to me. It was very similar to my first time flying KISS rig, V2 and whatnot. But I don't know as far as the setup if it's any smoother and easier than KISS was or anything to say anything there. And without flying it on a regular basis versus my KISS rig running smooth and being able to fly them back to back, I can't give you a true comparison, but they're pretty dang close to each other as far as smoothness per stock.
I think if it would have been your radio, I think it would have been a way different thing.
Yeah, that was a lot of it. I wasn't comfortable with the radio. It was a lot for me to adjust to.
Oh yeah, because I flew your toothpick with your radio. I'm like, dude, what in the fuck you got going on here?
Yeah, I ended up having to put a couple screws in the motor after that flight.
I was like, damn, dude, I might need some help with moving these sticks. You got them so stiff. Holy shit! I was like, god damn.
Yeah, my sticks are way different than his.
Oh yeah, you can blow on mine and move them.
Well, his are nice and smooth, but they're not springy like mine. You can let mine go and they'll flop. They'll spring back and everything.
Yeah. See, but that's what I'm used to, and that's what Mike's used to. And when we fly each other's shit, we're like, ugh!
So what are you working on over there, Edge?
I'm working on
motor out.
Putting a new ESC for my V2 KISS.
Ooh.
So all the components came off on one of the crashes, so I don't know if you can see that or not.
Style, welcome in.
Now, what VTX are you guys using that you like best? Because I'm probably buying 2 soon. Maybe next week I'll buy them, but I need 2 new VTXs.
I really like my tram.
I'm straight on Unified pretty much as far as the best, as far as my opinion. But I have been running like the AKKs with smart audio and whatnot, and those for half the price are pretty darn good VTXs. quality wise.
What did Plummet say he's doing?
Tramp.
So
And
the
that's how
tramps,
you
and then
do
let me
primarily.
make a note because if I don't make a note, I'm going to forget by the time we get off this
The
stuff.
thing with Tramp is if you crash and you can't find your quad, your VTX does not overheat.
Right.
I've never had this problem, so I don't know. What's the okay? So yours is the Tramp, and then what did you say yours was? Night Train? Unify?
I use the Unify, which is your top of the line TBS.
Okay.
But AKK is one that I've been using as far as like a cheap one when I need a cheaper, like $20, $25 VTX. AKK is usually what I go with. And make sure you get smart audio, and they run pretty good. They've got the MCL connectors and everything, so they're a little bit stronger connector than the UFLs, so they don't pop off easy and whatnot off your VTX. So
yeah, but you can get the TBS Unify Race, which is 200 milliwatts for $25.
Yeah.
What I usually got was this guy. These ones.
Okay. That's like your AKK probably.
Yeah, a lot of weight there though.
What's that? What are those wolf whoops?
Yeah, wolf whoop.
Yep.
And these cost us like, let's see. It's unavailable right now. So I have got them. It doesn't show me what I paid for them though before because it says it's not.
Out of stock probably or something.
Yeah, it just says it's not available. So view order details. Let me see what I paid. If it shows, yeah, $26 Canadian, including shipping and taxes. Yeah. Actually, no, sorry, with shipping and taxes, I think we got 2. Yeah, I think we got 2 at this time, and it was $58.40.
Yeah, so you could get Unify Pro, the Unify Race for the same price.
Yeah, it goes up to 200 milliwatt. Unify is real good. Unify,
it's nice.
If you accidentally drop your antenna off your Unify, your chances of overheating it are very slim.
I won't drop an antenna. I use 2RC. Those things are bomb. They don't break.
Well, I mean, if you like break off, or say your
like at your SMA or whatever,
your UFL connector comes off, and break your SMA, you won't overheat that Unify very easily. They said you can run that thing for like minutes without having an antenna on that thing, and it won't overheat. So that was their claim to fame with TBS, is that they don't overheat very easily.
There's only 2 VTXs that I have not completely fucking destroyed. That is the TBS Unify and the Tramps. The only 2.
Yep.
I hear battery chargers going off.
That's ours. Chronix is charging, I guess.
I need to start charging some packs up. Tomorrow's Friday.
It is, and we can finally, I don't know. I'm working late again till like 4 something. So probably only flying Saturday.
Yeah, you won't get much fly time after 4.
No, not out here.
Starting to get shorter nights again.
It looks sunny, but that's just, it's not at all sunny. Like it'll be dark here in like 30 minutes.
That'll be the other thing I want to try, is to figure out how I can, during a live stream, be able to get some live flying time in and whatnot through the live stream, even if it's during like the whistle stops. I may throw in, like I was saying before, like a random whistle stops or something out flying live or whatever, to try to pull some minutes and stuff. And
that'd be cool.
It's random.
Strap your phone to your quad.
I got that dashboard DVR now, so I can set it up with a tripod on my phone so that it aims at the DVR and DVD player on my dashboard on my SUV, and play it off the receiver that I've got. So it'll go right into my DVD player live.
Yeah. So Mike, if you want to fly Sunday, I'm down. Saturday though, I'm setting up that goddamn printer.
Yeah, Saturday. You should have that printer already. Well, Friday you ain't gonna. Yeah.
No, I get the printer tomorrow, but I get the TPU Saturday.
Oh, I got TPU and I got some blue here and green and.
Take a guess what I ordered. What color?
Orange.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, maybe I need to come over there Saturday and help you set up your printer and try to figure it out.
Yeah, it's an Ender 3, man. From what I'm hearing, it's really good.
Right. And Captain Cook's got the Ender 3, and he loves it. That's what he's done all his prints with, is the Ender 3 Pro. And I've been thinking about getting, it's either the Ender 3 or the ANET 8. The ANET 8 everybody's got and knows how to do all the mods and everything. Whereas the Ender 3, there isn't as many mods that you really need to do.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was shooting for. I don't want to have to mod anything. I just want to print my shit. You know what I mean?
Well, there's certain things you can do for it, like some of the fan ducts and whatnot. They come with a basic one, and you can get some. You can print some that are a little bit better, so that they cool your parts better and more efficient and whatnot. So there are some upgrades that you want to do, but
so everybody knows if you don't got a printer, free print.
see, Rhino.
Well, where were you like a week ago?
Rhino
I would have print this beta canopy forever. Brain 3D told me it's too hard.
That's why they have them pressed. Theirs are all plastic press type, injection molded, that kind of thing.
Well, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, where is it here? Like, she literally said to me, she had no plans to make them, and the design in the link I sent her looks really hard to try. And I'm like, it's from Beta FPV. You go to their website, and they have their own links for us to print the appropriate canopy.
Just
they
like
can't get simpler.
The Ghost Mode 2 and whatnot, they've got prints on their site that you can link and whatnot too.
Well, that's what they should be doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but
make it a customized hobby. That's what we're here for. We're builders and makers. You know what I mean?
Well, see, my reason is I'm always lacking 3D printed shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, if I go to Brain 3D or whatever, I'm spending $12 on a print or whatever, and then shipping $20. It's like shit, man. By the time I spent all this money in the last 2 years, I could have bought a printer. So I spent my rent money and I bought a printer.
And I bet you're gonna get in big trouble for it, or you're gonna be eating a lot of beans.
Nah, I got the money. I just gotta pull it out of savings.
I get it. Technically, Chronix and I and our buddy Sika have a 3D printer sponsorship, but do you see any 3D printed things?
I was gonna say, you got
together, right? Like, I'm not saying anything bad about the guy, but
I mean, they should be like, hey, you get any new frames in? What kind of Ironmans and stuff like that can we print for you?
He wants to make us our own line of 3D printed products, which is really cool. But you can tell me that you're going to make a monkey fart out an elephant, and I'm not going to believe it until it happens.
And what's really crazy is I paid $265 for a spool of TBU.
Did you really?
Yeah. No. And the printer.
Oh.
$265 for the Ender 3 Pro and the TPU, and I print whatever the fuck I want.
That's not bad at all. That's amazing, Night Train. I need that in my life badly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was from my printer. One of my better prints.
Yeah. Well, then I got this dolphin frame, so I'm like,
Edge has an octopus going on.
Kat, did you notice what I was using here?
Did I what?
Did you notice what I was using?
Oh yeah. Did you get them with my code? Tell me you use my code.
I actually have had these since they came out, so I'm sorry.
So you know what you should do is buy a spare and use my code.
I need to buy some.
That, Mike?
It's a box for like Magic the Gathering cards, the playing cards, but it lifts up and it's got gear so that it lifts. Then you put your Magic deck inside.
I won't buy Magic things. I don't like that game. It's like all immersive in people's souls and minds, worse than FPV.
Locks and closes and everything.
That's pretty cool to print that.
Mobula case with charger holder.
Jeff Freestyle, why would you want to do that, dude? You want smooth sticks, bro.
Charging.
No, tighter sticks is the best. I agree.
But no, I don't. That's bullshit. You want nice smooth sticks.
No, I want my sticks to go back to where they're supposed to be and be like click, 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 so I can feel where I'm going. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's a preference thing because I can feel where I'm going just fine. I mean, it's cool.
Chronix made me loosen them anyway, so I fly them looser, but I liked the clicking. My buddy just asked for the link. If he joins, he is insane. He's a hoot. I think he would be a character for live stream. Like this guy's, oh my God, he's ridiculous. He's like one of the nicest guys, and he's just whoosh, like the energy that he exudes.
Worse than me?
Oh, dude, like this guy's on another level.
Fuck,
Every
bring
time
it.
I go fly with him, I get a video of him doing crazy shit on my camera. Where like, or talking crazy. Like he was bitching that none of the other guys come walking when they lose their quads. Like they won't fly far because they're afraid of losing it. Whereas when he told me go try and go this far, I was like, okay, cool. And I tried it. And then when I crashed, we went and got it. So just stuff like that. But like he flies windmills. He does all kinds of crazy, stupid shit. He's insane.
That's my kind of dude, man.
That's
I
what I'm
love that
saying.
shit.
He's very 420 friendly also.
Oh yeah, bring him on. What? We're hanging. We're chilling.
Yeah.
Night
There
train.
he is. It's Prince.
Prince. Click that link, bro.
They said you should join.
Do it. Click it.
I think you should join.
Click it.
You're meant for acting
I
and
think you
live.
can have 6 live on StreamYard. So
You can or you can't.
You can. You can get up to 6. And then it
There
goes
you go.
down into like the backstage or whatever. Then you don't get to see everybody.
I don't know if he's set up for it. Oh, he has his children. Well, they're on every Thursday night at 7 p.m.
Next time.
Always next time.
Yeah, pretty much every week. We don't miss too many of them.
Are you guys flying on Saturday? Maybe we should go there. Oh, that's a good idea. He has some sick spots that the guys are afraid to go to because they don't like hopping fences. So I don't like hopping serious fences, but I'll go through a fence if it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Like a little slip through like Bot does on his.
See, I got 6 spots too, but it's like taboo or some shit.
That was that play on Bot stuff too. He's always slipping through the fence to go fly at a certain, like, it almost looks like a park or whatever. There's another way in. That was just the easiest way for him to get there. That's why he always slipped through the fence. It always made it look like he was trying to sneak into someplace. He wasn't. That was just a shortcut for him.
Right.
Dang.
You guys should, if you haven't seen his videos, go watch them. He's crazy. He flies 3D now too, which is really cool. He let me watch when he did that the other day, and it's just a whole nother.
3D is.
All right, Prince, I got you, buddy.
Yeah, he's good, dude. He's the one thing he won't do that I got his buddy to do. As I got his buddy to go up, and as he's diving a tree, disarm and try and rearm in the air. And the first time he did it, no problem. But the second time, he was like a meteor just crashing.
gravy,
So
gravy flick.
yeah, that's exactly it. But yeah, Prince won't do it. He's like, you guys are crazy up where you live.
Gotta
doing all
make
this
sure
shit."
that arm angle is set to 180.
Yeah, like you said, fuck that. I'm not doing it either. That's stupid.
I'll do it with my CL1 and hype trains. They won't break.
Oh,
Yeah.
I only got my one quad. I'll do some stupid shit once I get another one up and going.
You think you have the Xeno figured out? 2 flights, no disconnect, huh? But you might actually make something out of there, huh? Give Hubson a comeback.
Well, no, he did this video about his trials and tribulations with a Xeno. It was ugly, man. He put out like a 14-minute video about it, about what a pain in the ass it was. Whatever, you know. So I was feeling bad for him. He got it from Bang You Good.
Check Edge out. He's like over there. Psh, that shit's gonna be.
Backwards diving.
He's just thinking in his head, no fire, no fire.
Right?
The video last night that Josh was showing on the noob channel.
I didn't see it.
I don't
I have
know.
no idea what you're talking about.
He was diving through like conduit piping and whatnot, 12-inch piping, and it was only spaced maybe 12 to 20 inches apart or something like that. He was diving through it and all kinds of crap.
Josh was?
No, it wasn't Josh's flying. I can't remember who it was flying. It was something that Chuck found the video and he passed it on to Josh, and they put it on the channel last night showing it off. But that could get you into trouble if you're not careful too, though. Using other people's videos on your channel. Copyright infringement stuff could come quick and shut your channel down quick. Then you'd be screwed for 60 days, not getting any minutes.
All right.
FYI, anybody can use anything of mine. I don't care.
Well, not everybody's like that, though. And
yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want money, but I want credit for using my stuff.
I'm okay with it as long as you acknowledge it's my video.
Well,
yeah, the
if
credit.
you use somebody's video on your show, and then they later get something where they're monetizing off of that video, it could still come back to you later, you know, through a copyright strike from it being monetized somewhere else. So you also have to watch for that, because then you got to watch everybody. If you put up a bunch of everybody else's videos and 2 or 3 of those get monetized or something, it could come back copyright infringement on you and get you strikes big time there too.
I've actually seen that happen to Joe Stan, and the creator was like, "That's cool," and they just dropped it.
Right, but
here's the deal with me.
you have to fight it.
Be right
That's
back.
the whole thing. If you don't fight it, then you're going to get screwed out of it, and YouTube's going to slam you. If you can work with them and they say, okay, we're going to release it or this or that, and you guys can work out an agreement, that's different. But it doesn't always work that way. You may get the copyright strike and have to fight to get your channel back, even still, to be able to do anything.
Prince, this is how you get 1,000 subs. You have to talk to people.
Right.
Make friends.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
Absolutely.
have to be social. Good thing it's getting dark, because that gives me more time to be social. And
well, you got one more there, Prince FPV. I have you queued up. I'll watch you later.
Yeah, 539 now, Prince. That was 539 on your
So,
sub.
Prince, how long have you been YouTubing it? I can't believe I'm where I am now, but it's all from spending time traveling around. That's what you got to do. You know? That's all it is, you know. And that I mean, especially if you fly FPV, we love to meet other people that fly FPV, you know. One day you'll find somebody that's close to you.
Right.
You know? And here's the thing, okay. Y'all talk about the monetization and stuff like that. You see, like, I like to put on my channel, I have playlists. And I have playlists that are like categories, like chases. And where people are chasing other birds chasing another bird with theirs. And like a cat, I think one of yours made my chases playlist. Okay, but the thing is, when you create a playlist, you're not saying it's yours. It's a playlist of videos that you've seen that you like. So when somebody watches that they go to their channel, that's playing off your channel off that playlist. So to me, that's different. I'm not talking about taking somebody's video and copying it and making it your own. It's on a playlist. Isn't that different?
That should be different.
Yeah, Prince has been out there for quite some time, looking back. He flies helicopters and everything, Ed. There's lots of cool videos to go check out. 7 years ago, he was flying 3D heli.
Like most of my playlists, I have playlists that are bird specific to the birds that I have, and those are all my videos.
Quad Farm, Rob, my homie.
I have other playlists that are like just scenic, or you know, chases or FPV freestyle and stuff like that. And those are all kinds of other, and they're just linked to those people's video. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? So they get the watch time, not you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's like promoting their channel. That's not copyright infringing on them.
No, that's free advertising.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. So, not that anybody watches my playlist, but
I watch your playlist, buddy.
Whatever, Ed.
I got some playlists. It's easier listening to Pusa Studios. It's easier for people to find content in your page if you use playlists. So it's recommended that you always create playlists, whether it be like I've got free flying. That's most of my videos is free flying, but then I've got broke down to some of the other things like whoops, stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
see, I don't do that because I don't give a fuck.
Adam's channel's just there.
Yeah, I'm just there. I edit, I post it. That's it. I'm not putting much time into it. It's a hobby, not a job.
Yeah, I work 40 hours a week on all those.
Yeah, my minimum is 50 hours a week. I'm not
I
putting
haven't even
any
got
more.
time to finish cleaning my hands up after today really yet. Cleaned up enough. Painting kitchen cabinets at work. Finally done with the condos, I think, though. I think the boss is going to do some touch-ups on it tomorrow and sign off on that. Done for the year. Spent like on and off. We've been there for like 3 to 4 months over there doing condos. It's crazy. I'm tired of seeing them. Centroid, welcome in, buddy. I'll be Drone, welcome in.
Quad Farm's in there too.
Quad Farm. I didn't send you a link because you're hit and miss sometimes with the chores and whatnot. But if you'd like a link, buddy.
That's what he's saying is that, of course, you're on now because he's busy as shit, but he wants to come on.
I'm not surprised.
He's a busy man.
I sent him a link last week and he didn't end up clicking in. I figured he was too busy or whatever. And so this week I was like, well, I'll just watch for him. And if he comes in, I'll send him a link and give him an opportunity because he complains when we don't give him a chance because he's so busy, he misses all the cool streams.
Joan Paul. Come up, homie. I love this fucking hat, dude. It's like my favorite hat. It fits so nice.
Did somebody get some props in the mail today? Or is that tomorrow that those props are coming in? Danny should be getting some props.
See, I'm not getting no props unless I made an order last night, which
No,
could have happened.
I sent Dan some props last week. They actually went out like Monday. So I think they should have been in today or tomorrow.
I got some props. I had to get 2 more Mamba stacks, and I was talking to the owner, and so he sent me a couple of props to be nice, just because.
Nice. I guess it really wasn't a complaint, Quad Farm, Rob. It was more of a statement. There's Hella. You're a mod now, Hella.
There is Hella. I've been bugging him for like 2 weeks to come on here.
Yeah, those should be in the mail for you. I can't remember if the wife said they were coming in today or tomorrow. They were supposed to be in, but if you didn't get them today, then you'll get them tomorrow. Yeah, those are some good HQs too. I just put some HQs same size, but blue ones on my 3-inch Alien. I like those way better than those heavier props that I was using.
I love the HQ props. I totally love how low cost they are and how they can bend back easier, and they're just still my favorite. I haven't flown anything I liked more than them.
I like this thing. It's so cute, even though it's dressed up and everything, you know?
Yeah, but the dress up's cute. That's what makes it cute.
Yeah.
It looks like it has little blue ballet shoes.
Five inch Alien, 3-inch Alien. What a difference.
It's like you forgot to cook it longer.
Yeah. Like Daddy had a baby.
It's like spaghetti or something.
Just throw it back in some water and it'll grow. It'll be like one of those sponges
Yeah.
that like came in a little pill and it would
Right,
open
just
up
leave it
into
in
like
the water
something.
long enough, right?
All right.
Yeah,
might
Prince
need it.
is like, if he gets a scratch on his props, he throws them out. So
Uh,
that's just how he flies.
I
Because
haven't
he's
gotten
saying,
to that point yet. Props are still too expensive for me.
oh, he goes through props like he just doesn't care. It's insane.
I suppose if I got all my props about 99 cents a pair, though, I'd probably throw them away a little easier.
I just spent a bag.
He's
I don't
he's
see no
not using
difference.
those. He's not using HQs. He's going. We all did a group buy, so we're all running the same. I think they're cyclones or something. I don't remember.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yep.
I love Dell Prop Cyclones, man.
Whatever they are, Prince will know. He'll say it in the chat. I just don't remember, and I'm not getting up. Like I've been driving all day. I just
I'm
got
pretty
home.
sure you said there were 5046 cyclones.
Yeah, I think I said.
Look,
I know it's not our
Rob,
normal pitch.
Yours are pink.
Whose?
Yours.
I got turquoise and pink. No, turquoise and purple, not pink. They didn't have pink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're 5046. Yeah, Prince. No, I know that they're cyclones, right? I don't have one near me. I can't double check. Yeah, they didn't have pink because he has all his stuff's pink too. We compete for pink.
You pay that pink tax, huh?
Can I share my link for those motors because I'm
Yes.
still trying to get people to donate the
Yeah,
money.
we still got like
Yeah,
well,
we
you-
still got like
you're
11 days or
good,
something like
go for
that.
it.
So what's really cool that I did the math on today, because I actually had the time to think, was if you buy a set of 4 blasters, you save about $14. In Canadian, it's 14 something dollars. And that's how much goes to the rescue. It's like almost $15. And then I match it. So like $30.
Sweet.
Such a better deal.
Yeah, definitely share the link in there.
Hey, Val.
Beyond Drones. Welcome in, Jim. Val's Life, aka Puddles FPV.
What's up, Bill?
The wandering chatter of all chatters now. She's like going everywhere these days.
All right, is it gonna
Steve, what's
smoke?
up? What?
She's doing late night streaming now too.
Uh-oh,
11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. She starts streaming at them. Her and
Oh,
Kim
yeah.
are on a FPV show of their own at night.
It's awesome. It's so fun and hilarious.
Yeah, they're going to be doing it. She's going to be going up there in another week, like 10 more days. She goes up there and they're going to do live builds together as well. Her first
I'll watch it. I'll be
FPV
watching.
build.
All right, Edge is gonna plug in.
I already plugged in. It's good to go.
Good to
What
go.
the fuck?
That's
Where's the?
He hid it because he didn't want you to see the smoke.
That's
Oh
right.
man.
So this is the motor I replaced right here. Let's see, can you see that one? Yep.
Why are we playing fetch and busy?
Good to go.
Oh, yeah. Spins up nicely.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
Aliens up again.
I had no doubt the guy builds supercomputers and shit.
Yeah, right. That's what he was telling me. He said he used to work for IBM or Dell or something. I think it was Dell, he said.
Yeah, it was Dell.
Tech. So he said any help I needed to let him know. I'm like, shit, dude.
I need a parts
need.
list.
That's what it comes down to now. I don't know what help I need.
That's what I need. I need a parts list.
So, hey, Rob, is the cheese getting the capital punishment or what?
Yeah, we'll be on a little over an hour yet, Quad Farm, if we don't run a little bit late, depending on how it's going or whatever, you know. If it's going good, we may go a little longer like we've done. So, yeah, you're more than welcome to come back in, man. Who else we got?
Yeah,
Buddy? What other stuff's going on? Centroid, what kind of things have you been doing? I know school's back, so you're probably not as busy as you have been, huh?
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about the school gig.
Yeah. You actually got to work again. Summer's over. Vacation's gone.
Yep, time to work.
Well, he did summer school as well, so he didn't like take the whole summer off either. But he got to go
Yeah,
on
but
vacation.
that's just enough to keep it interesting, you know.
He got to go on vacation to Canada. I mean, that's more than I got to do this summer. I didn't
Is
go
it a
out.
vacation when you do you guys actually consider it a vacation to come to Canada?
What?
No,
Any kind of
no,
state from you-
I don't.
Because I was gonna say most of us consider it a vacation to come down there.
It's Canada. I'm in Michigan, so you guys are like neighbors to me. So
Yeah.
it's not really a vacation.
It's only 3 hours away.
Is it really? We're driving 8 hours to go to Val's.
I know.
8.5
it's
hours
only
plus we're stopping
only
to
3
fly
hours
along the way.
and a
We're
half.
leaving early.
Yeah. We could be over to Canada in no time. Just cross the ambassador and we're gone.
Yeah, I've been to Canada so many times. I just cross a bridge and I'm there.
And
I
now,
can't believe they let you in. Like
Huh?
I got to talk to border security.
good one.
Like you guys just show up and you're just like, hey, I'm here again.
If they're
Bye-bye.
smart, they won't.
Canada's ridiculous.
This was
And then
years-
going
this
back,
was
you're
years
probably like,
ago.
hey, I'm home, boys. And they're like, sure, welcome home. And we can't go either direction because we get
He didn't
trialed
call.
at each.
He didn't call it a vacation either, Kat. He said if traveling with Val isn't much of a vacation. He called it more doing time.
No.
Ouch.
Yeah, but we're not driving with Val. It's Chronix and I driving together.
Right.
And that's why we're stopping to
Yeah,
fly
you
along the
did,
way.
yeah.
It's gonna be
Matt
interesting.
Kristen, welcome in.
No,
And yeah,
border,
above and beyond, exactly. Leaving the house is a vacation.
border control at Canada border only gave me shit one time. And that was actually coming back.
Really?
Yeah, that's usually where you have the most trouble. And for us, it's coming back over into the States that we have more trouble. Getting into Canada is real easy. It's getting back to the States that we have
Dude,
trouble.
that motherfucker was questioning my residency. I was like, dude, I am a fucking Michigander. I am American. I am coming home.
Michigander.
Yeah.
Oh, take a gander over there at that Michigander.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michigander, eh?
That's ridiculous.
It's better than ours. Idahoan.
Metahoan.
Idahoan.
Yeah, you're in Idaho. Idaho and Ho. Yeah. See, that one's
Yeah.
fun. But
Yeah.
but ours, we don't have those. Like, what would we be? Ontarians? Like,
We call you guys Canucks.
yeah, Canucks is what they call us, but that's the whole country. We're not the whole country, just like Idaho is not all of America. Like, each province would have its own nickname.
Well, then
Right.
you get those French Canadians up there too, eh?
Ugh, I have to go
What?
deal with them when I go see Val. It's awful.
Those are the worst ones, is the French
Yes.
Canadians, because those are the ones that their language mixes with their French and it becomes slurred at times. And it's
Right.
like hard to understand.
It's ridiculous. Like, I hate
Yeah.
going to Quebec just because they get pissed because I'm from there, so they think I should speak the language, and they get bitchy when you don't speak their language. Like, they intentionally will try and force you to respond in French.
Right.
Yeah, I'd be like, English, bitch. I would. I know I would.
Well, our province, our whole country's multi, right? So usually it's English with little French words. In Quebec, they do it opposite. So everything is French with tiny English words, if any at all. And you cannot sell any products in Quebec without having French on your labels as the main language.
Wow.
It's just like we have to have Chinese and Mexican on all our labels and stuff anymore.
Well, sometimes they do that too, but no, usually it's just Quebec is constant. Like, it's a law. You can't open a business with an English name. Like Max, you guys might have Max down there, like a convenience store.
TJ Maxx.
It's just called Max, M-A-C-S. So that's one of our big convenience stores. In Quebec, it's called Le Couche Tard. And that's why I remember it, because it's tard. And
I want to visit, huh?
that.
Look,
Hey.
Tard.
Hey, hold on. I gotta go. Real
Tard.
quick. I gotta go to the Tard.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
But it's like couche. Like, that sounds like coochie.
I
So
think
it's
that's the water.
like,
Oh my god, they would fucking hate me there. I can tell you that.
oh,
I'd be like,
Yeah.
you're a
It's
fucking
rough.
douche.
problems though, guys. Like, these aren't big deals.
Oh man.
Val kept you up late the other night, Ed? You know, and Ed's done that to me a couple of times too, Val, so don't feel bad. I think 3, 4 o'clock in the morning is our limit, though. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Dude,
late.
yeah, if I stay up late like that, it's my day off. And I tell you what, I'm not even gonna see One.
It was the day off, but it was still a long day after. You know. So yeah, the weather's kind of breaking over here. The nights are getting shorter, less fly time. You got to work all day. You better start getting ready to do some lunch packs, I guess. Be the only time you're going to get to fly.
You know what's freaky though is during the summer, at the height of the summer, when the days were longest, it would be dark here in Florida, and you guys would still have all kinds of light out. It was like freaking me out. Eric was doing that. Oh, I'm getting ready to go fly. I'm like, well, hell, it's dark out here.
What? What times it get dark? What times it get dark there?
Earlier than people in New York and Canada and stuff.
I don't know if I agree with you. It's pitch black outside, and it's not even 8 o'clock here yet. It's
Our
pitch black.
official sunset is 7:40 p.m. So officially, we are 11 minutes into sunset over here already.
Yeah, no, we're pitch black. Our sunset's like 5:30.
I got a little bit of light yet.
Yeah, we still got light.
Yeah, I can still see some red in the clouds. It'd be a nice little GoPro video over the lake again, the little pond next door. I love
in the middle of the summer, though, when did the sun go down?
That like the peak, 10 o'clock. We get maybe 2 days of 10 o'clock, and then it goes down to like 9:30.
10 o'clock.
And
I mean, 10
There's
PM.
2 days though of the whole summer where we might get 10 o'clock. It depends on if it's storming or not.
So I spent 3 years in Alaska in Anchorage.
Yeah, that's like
about daylight and darkness.
no, thank you.
During the summer, at 2 o'clock in the morning on the 4th of July is about the soonest you can let off your fireworks. Otherwise you ain't seeing them. It's that light during the summer. But you don't tell your kids to come home at dark, you won't see them all summer. 4 hours of darkness during the summer in Alaska. 4 hours of darkness during the summer.
And how dark is it?
By the time it gets pitch black, it's already getting light again. And then it's just the opposite of that during the wintertime. You got 4 hours of daylight in the wintertime.
Yeah, it's gonna get bad when the time goes back an hour, because then like it would only be 6 something right now, and it's already this dark.
Yeah, Michigan needs to get rid of that shit, dude. I hate that fallback crap.
They've been talking about it because they said the farmers don't need it anymore because they're not hand picking; it's automated, and it's all based on being created for farmers to have more daylight in the spring or the summers and whatever to harvest and do everything they had to do. So they might get rid of it.
I never understood that anyway. I mean, then just get up earlier.
No, it's because you have maximizing your day hours by doing it that way. It's maximizing the sunshine, so you are up at 4 a.m. Yeah, they start at 4, but now they can go till 9 p.m. instead of being done at 5 p.m.
Yeah. You know who created that shit, right?
Oh, conspiracy, Ed. What?
Benjamin Franklin or something.
You know who created it was some motherfucker that didn't think it through.
I know that.
One of the Freemasons that signed the Declaration of Independence, probably.
That's what I'm saying. It was Ben Franklin, man. He was the one that suggested it.
I'm not looking it up. You can have this, Ed.
No,
Go ahead.
I'm just telling you who it was. You just believe me, Kat.
Yeah, Vampire says Illuminati. That's my point.
I know.
Vampire.
Besides FPV, I'm a history buff, and Ed is actually right, but that was stupid. I'm just saying.
Ed, can you make a new name? Illuminati Ed FPV?
What kind of spider's that?
A nope spider.
A milk spider, is it?
I don't know what kind it is.
I said a nope. Like, nope, I ain't going near it.
Or something like that.
Yeah, I'm like you. I see a spider, it dies. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not afraid of them. I'll just kill it. Like, you shouldn't come in the house.
But they're not allowed in my house.
That's it. If you're outside, we're cool. You're where you belong. If you're in my house, you die. That's just, you can't come in my house.
See, Ed? See?
It's a spider. I leave them downstairs because they eat the bugs that come in, but that's it. Like, if they're anywhere, no.
That's
I
got a
want to
fucking
tell you all
tarantula
about a
living in his
very
living room.
cool spider.
Parker
I call
Russell.
What, Ed?
crab.
Green Patches, welcome in.
Ed, what's up?
Yeah. Tell the story, bro.
Okay, so when I was living not too far from where I am now, within 10 miles, there were these things I called crab spiders, but they were huge. But they would build these incredible webs. I mean, 30-foot span between the house and the pine tree. And they'd be huge. And you only see them at night. They built this web every night. And then if you went out early in the morning, they would be taking them down. It was like they would gather up all their silk and then go wherever they went during the day. And then the next night they build them again. And it was just crazy. And I'd never seen anything like that because most every other spider I'd seen would build a web and then there it would stay until you tore it down or whatever.
Outside, they're fine. You come in
Sorry I
home,
bored everybody with that
and
story.
You didn't bore us. That was interesting.
No, I
yeah.
was just
You
saying.
went from Illuminati to factual. It's creepy.
My buddy said his old lady'd probably freak out if he told her he didn't kill it. The other day we were at work and he had one. And we had to discuss, I think, last week about the spider where my buddy, we were painting over at this house. And one of the girls that works with us, she moved to drop it in the bathroom she was painting. And this spider must have been about an inch around diameter, come out from under the drop. She freaked right out. One of the dudes that I work with that showed me the picture, he went over and he picked it up with his hand, carried it out, and set it outside. She was freaking out the whole day. So, yeah, he doesn't like killing them. Most of them are beneficial for us.
See, we just got black widows and brown recluse up here. We've never had venomous spiders. This is very recent for us.
What?
Yeah, we've never had them. And now they're coming
Oh.
up through Mexico produce and crap on their way here from going through the US and not being checked properly.
Yeah.
And so now
Winter's
we have jellyfish and venomous spiders. That's what just happened to us.
What?
Oh, wow.
So, right? So
Jellyfish, where the hell they living?
they're apparently in some of the Great Lakes now.
Oh, really?
no, fuck that. No.
Yeah, they taught me about it in
That's
first
cool.
aid like 7-8 years ago, actually, was when it
I'm
first started
telling
coming
you
up.
what, if I jump in Lake Michigan and get stung by one of those little bastards, I'm going to be pissed. That is not cool.
Just
Well-
for the 10 minutes that you're live?
Yeah, right? But
Oh.
Rich's mom, like Chronix is Rich. I'm going to just start calling him Rich because he wants everyone to know his actual name too. So Rich's poor mom last year got bit by a brown recluse and she was out the entire summer. She had to have a nurse come and had to have a drainage vacuum on it. And like, it looked like she got shot and then the tissue decided to die. Like it was messed up.
Oh, yeah,
It
poison.
eats from the
Straight
inside
poison.
out.
Yeah.
I've been bit by one of those on the ankle, and it ate a lot of the skin off the bottom part of the leg. It didn't get all the venom in, so it didn't like really make me sick. But man, it just opened all that stuff up. It was bad.
I did basic training in Fort Leavenwood, Missouri, and that was one of the biggest things down there. Is every time you get ready to get into your foxhole for like your firing ranges and everything, they're all wooden boxes basically built down into rock areas. And yeah, that was the big thing: is get in there, check around first, make sure you do a good 5-minute check for brown recluse and stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I live in Michigan, man. Fuck that. That's no. Just no.
Roger
Well,
came in, guys.
The
Hey, Roger.
bug.
What's up, Roger? Ryan, hey, buddy.
Canadian Drone Hub.
Yeah, I don't like shit that can kill you just by biting you like that. No.
Right.
But spiders don't matter. You can squish them. Snakes?
Oh.
Snakes are devil creatures. We are taught from a young age that snakes are the devil. So
And see now,
I think they're
don't know.
beautiful.
Where'd you go, Parker?
I think they're
Water
beautiful.
moccasins are nasty. I'd take a rattler any day.
Do
Rattlers
you eat the
won't fuck
rattler, Ed?
Snakes here all the time.
I will. I'll eat a rattler many
My wife
times.
My wife doesn't like any of that. I've always wanted like a tarantula or things like that. You know, the exotic spiders and stuff like that. She's like, no, none, no snakes, no spider, none of that stuff.
What about an iguana?
I have a gecko.
I had a friend that had an iguana. She liked hanging out over at his house, but she didn't like the iguana so much. Those things are mean.
That was really nice. She sat on my shoulder. She
swat you with their tail and stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I had mine for 16 years. She was 3.5 foot long when she died.
Nice size one.
See, I used to work at a zoo ed, so I had to do all the snake encounters.
Nice.
So
Look at you.
yeah, I know, I was younger. So I literally had to hold snakes all the time, and I don't like them. That's why they made me do it, and they trained me how to know if a snake's going to bite, so I can block it, so I get bit, not the clients, whatever. And
So you
it's
get
terrifying. Yeah, because it's not liable if a staff gets bit, but you can't let the public get bit because they'll try and shut your zoo down.
Not my zoo. Fuck them.
That's not how it works.
I got a friend that's down in Australia. He calls himself Death Adder Northern, and he's one of those guys that collects venom.
That's crazy.
He's got over 1,000 deadly snakes
No
in
thanks.
his house.
Nope.
He's been bit by browns 4 times now.
Holy cow.
I mean, I guess somebody's got to do it, but yeah, man, props to you.
That's crazy stuff. I could handle a few snakes, but the deadly ones and stuff, they're unpredictable to me.
Hey, Parker. What's up, homie?
Hello.
I had a friend that was a paraplegic, and he actually had 3 rattlesnakes in a cage.
How's it going with your hot dog submission there, Parker? Any words yet?
Say that again?
Any word on your hot dog submission yet?
I don't know if they're going to do it like at the end of November, because that's when they're closing out like the submission, like for you to get them in. I'm really hoping I get in though.
Yeah.
Want it.
So who the hell is Parker?
Parker,
This guy right here.
Oh,
I don't know who I am.
he's the younger pilot that hangs out over in like Hot Dog FPV and some of the other streams that I follow and whatnot. Great old Gravy Lakes chats and UFDA crew, and he gets all over on YouTubes and whatnot. But he's a new FPV pilot. And
I'm not that new. I've been in for 3 years.
And brother Parker.
he's been hanging around Hot Dog since Hot Dog come around and whatnot. But
Put
You're
your
gonna-
name
you're
in
gonna get
chat, Parker.
What's up?
Put
type
your
in the
name
chat so
in
everybody can
chat.
find your channel.
In the chat.
There you go.
Sorry about the loud keyboard. Also.
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw you guys on. I was like, all right, I know they dropped the link somewhere. Yeah, I think I might get in a habit of dropping in here every now and again.
Yeah,
Bro, how do you only have 134 subs? You should be like in the thousands.
that's why I consider him a new guy, because he just hasn't built this YouTube channel. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
How do people not sub you if you're all over channels?
What's that, Kat?
I said people should just be subbing him if they're seeing him in channels.
That's what I do.
There, I just got you.
If you get a comment from Parker, it's probably going to say, "I love you."
That's seriously like built up my thing so much.
Oh,
like,
I did that. Oh my God, Parker, you tripped me out. You're like, I love you. Like, what the fuck you mean you love me, bro? I don't even know you.
There was an episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob and Patrick are going around selling chocolates and shit, knocking on doors.
Yeah.
So one of the houses they knock on, Patrick just out of nowhere just says, "I love you." So ever since then, it's like, yep, I'm just gonna start saying that.
It's working for you.
Yeah, see, it's crazy. When I went to IO, I had like at least 2 or 3 people walk up to me and just say, "I love you." I was like, I don't know. I had to ask them, like, wait, who are you? And then they're like, oh, I'm this person. It's like, yeah, I'm too used to the username, not the face.
Oh yeah. I remember when you first said that to me, dude. I was like, what the fuck do you mean, dude? You're like, I'm just saying I love you, bro. I'm like, okay, man. I love you too.
Yeah, plus I figured with all the bullshit and drama in the community, it's like, let's get some positivity out there anyway.
It was unexpected.
It's an easy way to.
Because there is so much drama in this hobby. There really is.
Yeah.
Not here.
No, not here.
Back from the sky. Carlos, welcome in.
Carlos, what's up, homie?
Not sure if I have him.
All the there's Vampire. He's a homie.
Yeah,
Vampire is definitely a homie.
He's a noob. He's official noob crew.
Oh yeah, he rips too, man. He gives no shits. I'm surprised you don't go through a quad a day. Yeah, he sends it.
Oh yeah, I need to get flying again. I need to get a new antenna for my radio. Freaking Immortal T's finally dead.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I started getting micro fail-safes. I'm like, shit.
Get that diamond. It's nice.
I might get the shapeshifter.
Oh, okay.
It's, I guess, according to Ivy Crazy, I guess he said it's like a better version of it. Plus, it also has that ability to do like the longer range function.
Oh, cool.
So it's like, yeah, because it literally has a switch on there to like adjust the gain for like longer. I guess it more focuses the beam.
Well,
So it's like, well, if I want to dabble into more long range, I could do that.
things are good. How's things on the farm there, Rob? You getting them chores all caught up so you can come in? So what else has been going on all around? Anybody doing anything epic coming up? What? There's got to be some like races or nothing? Man.
Not really.
Every time you fly should be epic just because you're flying. So ha.
If I get stick time, yeah, man, that's awesome.
That's how I see it. Like if we fly this weekend, it was a good weekend.
Right.
Real quick, last night I was hanging out on some streams or whatever, and they kept talking flying. I kept seeing my 3-inch. I knew I had packs, so I went out and I flew a few, but the kids were like out everywhere yesterday. I was like, oh.
That's what happened to us. So then Chronix and I were driving around for like an hour and a half looking for spots. And out here, the problem is it's literally like farmer field, marsh, farmer field, marsh, farmers everywhere, marsh and farmers. And that's all that we have. So we found a farmer's field that was open. And as soon as we get there and he starts unpacking, these dogs start barking. The house is right like one field over and we're just behind trees. And I'm like, I don't know. This is the country. Like, I don't know. So I wouldn't fly it. I stood guard the whole time and Chronix flew.
And see, that's why I fly cemeteries. There's nobody there. Well,
I saw a cemetery I want to fly because it's off on the side and it's very old. And I'm sure everybody that's there would like to see a drone because they'll be like, what is this tomfoolery and shenanigans? So we're just going to do that. And I think it'll be fine.
Yeah. See, that's what's funny.
I won't fly big places that are like currently open, like in business, recently deceased. Like, I don't like that.
Oh, I will.
It's my religious shit. I can't help it. It's
Never
just how I was raised.
This is how I look at it.
Busy as far as any cemetery, they're even though they're old cemeteries, they're all up to date and they're all still active.
It's all the same. Period. It's all the same. If you rip one cemetery, you rip
another. Some people have been dead a lot longer than others.
The one that me and Plummet went to in Bay City, there's stuff from like 1900s in there.
That's not that long ago.
But there's stuff yet from, early time as far as like, last 15 years and stuff in there too. So it depends on what area of the cemetery too. There's some older plots that they're starting to expand into newer areas or whatever. But
see, as far as cemetery goes, if you're not being disrespectful, I don't crash. When I go into a cemetery, I have not crashed. I fly that I don't crash. Okay? I just want to fly, have some fun, and then I land. It doesn't matter if they died 7 days ago or 200 years ago. It's still a person. You know what I mean? It's just, you got to be respectful. You know what I mean? But everybody we encountered that was there, Mike remembers,
Nope.
And we had people stop and like, hey, that is really cool. You know, I mean,
the one cemetery we went to over the weekend, there's a kid out there just riding through the cemetery on his bike or whatever. He didn't care. He's just out there riding his bike all over. Adam says he sees him out there all the time doing the same thing. He must live in the subdivision right next to it or something, you know?
See, that kid's kind of weird.
Walking through and they're like just out for their daily walk or whatever. They're just walking down the road of it, you know? That just happens to be an area
cemeteries should not be looked at as places you shouldn't go because tons of people walk there. It's good. They are so nice.
Regular park or something.
Yeah, but it's I don't know. It's a respect thing. Like I respect the dead. I don't like to mess with the dead, and I don't like to. It's just like I said, beliefs. Years and years of religious beliefs being taught. Even if I'm not a super spiritual religious person currently, it still engraves certain morals and values that makes me uncomfortable. It makes me super uncomfortable.
Oh, I see what you're saying, but to me, flying a quad is no different than riding your bike through it.
I wouldn't ride a bike through it, though. I wouldn't do that either.
There's been a lot worse than flying mini quads in cemeteries. But, I mean, I flew in a cemetery over this last Memorial weekend or whatever. I mean, the worst case is, like, if someone's there, then we don't fly, like, with people there, but no one's really, because, you know, even though they are dead, I don't see it as like necessarily like a disrespectful thing to like fly there. Because I mean, it's not like these are little like FPV tanks or something going underground or whatever. We're using airspace.
On the gravestones.
I mean, see, this is what's crazy about my spot.
And just like when I crashed Adam's quad or whatever, I was making sure to walk in between and not just walk down any old trail or whatever, you know. I was making sure to be respectful and walk around the stones and stuff like that and everything, you know.
You see, what I did is the people that were there that were actually visiting, you know, the loved ones, I actually went and talked to them. I'm like, hey, this is what I'm doing. If you're not cool with it, I won't do it. They're like, no, man, look at all this open space. Do it.
Yeah. And another thing I look at too is it's like I would 100 times pick a park over a cemetery if I had the chance. But I mean, if it's gonna bother people, or you know, be an issue, you know, the fact is, it's like if I can go somewhere that's not gonna bother people, then cemetery is gonna be one of those places, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, with parks is there's kids and there's moms and there's dads, and I don't want to hurt nobody. You know what I mean?
Activity too. If you ain't got a spotter, it's hard to fly at parks sometimes.
Yeah.
Now, every video I've seen of the cemetery flying, the only vehicles I've seen there were yours, Mike, or one other time I saw Mike behind him where they obviously met up there.
That was me.
And the other thing is, I remember on one of them because there was one you said you got some hate comments.
That was my last video.
Yeah. And I watched it and I'm like, oh, I think I do see a car there with maybe a mourner or something. And then I realized it was just a bush.
There's nobody there.
The spot Adam pulls up, there's like nobody goes. If they go through there, they pass by and they're off into the other sections usually. That front area up by the dome.
We didn't even realize what you were doing either. You know, so I don't know. I the way I look at it is like, man, if they're conscious of what I'm doing, they're in their place or whatever, they might like a little bit of that excitement, like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Somebody leaves some hate comments.
I mean, you know, I'm like thinking if I was weighing a whole lot there, I think it'd be pretty cool that somebody was enjoying the wide open spot and having fun, and Rich and I was having fun too.
And see, I look at it like I'm way worried more about being dead. You know what I mean? Than that. Because I don't want that at all.
We just have
a bad guy.
Aaron Lang in chat is the guy that showed me that spider that I was showing you guys.
All right. Oh, hey, Mike, here's a crazy thing too, because you know I park where I park. my uncle and then my cousin, right where we parked.
Yeah.
They were like 10 feet away from us.
I
So it's like my family's there.
The one
You know what I
right on
mean?
the corner for me, I want to go fly. I got a nephew over in the back corner or whatever. He's been there for several years or whatever. He died when he was 2 of cerebral palsy. And I've been wanting to fly that one, and it's like totally dead at nighttime in the afternoons or whatever. But they've got people there running the cemetery, and they've got on site up until like 5 o'clock at night. So I'd have to do it after 5 p.m. in order to fly over there. I know they'd have a fit about it. Just the owners of the cemetery would.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, as long as we're not being a bother to those people, I don't see. Because that's the whole reason why we would be there, is just to not bother people.
Right.
I know, going back to talking about Gravy, is like one of his videos was like a tribute to his dad, who was like in the cemetery where he was flying, you know? So his flight was a tribute to his dad. So, I mean, like, people can hate on flying in a cemetery, but if he's flying for his dad there, you know, that's almost like part of the mourning process, you know?
Yeah, it's the same like when my wife's mother passed away. I went down to the local bridge down here and you know, commemorative flight or whatever towards her, you know, remembrance flight with a nice song and stuff. And
see, now you don't know how to do it.
Do something like that. That's what I was thinking of.
Pop out the center from the top.
Cinematic type flying of the cemetery or whatever, and his gravestone in there, and this and that, you know, that
which will be used to open the bottle.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's got one of those cool drinks.
And
That has
place to
a little
open it.
ball or whatever you press.
Top
Things
of the
are a
bottle.
pain in the ass to open.
Yeah,
They're
I'm
cool
trying
as
to tell
hell,
him
though.
how to do it. I like this Chinese
They're
grocery
so hard
store.
to do.
So it's like a Japanese.
Yo, I figured it out.
They're so hard.
her
You have to
instructions.
like, it's like the cap or whatever. You have to press in or something. Oh,
Yeah, you have
so
to like
hard to do.
punch out the hole, push it through, and then it's not hard at all. I'll
Welcome
show you.
back,
We figured it
Rick.
out in 3 seconds.
Welcome on to Cam.
How's it going?
David.
Ow. Here. Okay. So
He's getting irregular on this camera over here now.
this is the glass part. So
Stream.
this is
Right, it's
solid.
like a little.
You pop this out like that. Camera's over here now. And you put this on. And then you're gonna. Ooh,
Yeah, it was that part's getting. Oh, you just smack it. Okay. I
and
was trying to
there.
like push it in. The ones that I
No,
had, we were just
smack
trying
it.
to
So
push
the
it in.
marble. Now the marble's
Right.
in the drink.
Yeah, and then you swirl it around and it's done. So cool.
What's that?
That's a Japanese drink we're drinking.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh no shit. That looks good.
You're gonna drink it this way. That way the marble doesn't come back.
What?
There's 2 dimples,
Yeah.
right? So if you go like this,
Oh yeah.
the marble doesn't
Look
come
how
back.
clever he is. This is why I keep him around. He's a
Taking
smart
notes,
guy.
Parker?
Hey, I got a
always
question.
watch
What's
the
the alcohol content?
0.
0.
Negative.
Oh.
I don't drink
It
really.
gets you sober.
Oh no, you guys don't, do you?
No, not him ever. And I drank, I don't know, I had like, what, 4 sips of wine last night?
I don't know.
I don't like it.
I like drinking, but I think I like smoking a lot more.
Yeah.
It looks like Rob's going to make it into the stream tonight. He's got to go do hang cheese and wash milking equipment yet. Anubis Machine, welcome in. Who else have we missed? Arrow of Views and History, Steve. Good to see you in.
I swear, Rob works like 24/7.
These are awesome.
He's a workaholic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
That's all right.
He's so picky. I think they're amazing.
Hi, Val. I just saw the chat.
He's over there admiring his cat.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to smoke a ball here.
Ed's cat's adorable. That's why.
That's what Adam's probably doing over there off to the side.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, you gotta stay off to the side so he gets monetized.
Doing all right, Adam? What's going on, brother?
Bye, Val. We'll see you on your channel at 11.
All right, I'm back.
Take care, Val.
Thursday night's like the stream night, huh?
Oh damn! You
I'll
don't
throw
talk,
you
don't
on your
get off.
show tonight because my wife works until 10, so it'll be a later night again.
Oh shit! That made me feel warm even.
Shit.
Yeah, we definitely need to see about getting out flying this weekend sometime. The weather's supposed to be good this weekend, yeah.
I'm down for Sunday.
Yeah, I have to see what the wife's got going on Sunday. I think she's working, so it'll probably work.
Saturday, I'll be setting up a 3D printer.
I just got to make sure I can feed myself Sunday night.
I had Prince in here earlier.
Huh? Did
Prince,
you?
Yeah.
Nice.
PJ came on. We tried to get him on the stream, but he said he got the kiddos.
Yeah.
He's hilarious. Like, ask Rich. How would you describe him?
He's pretty amped up
Yeah.
all the time.
He's fun.
3D helis and this and that, and
Yeah, he's been flying for like 10
yeah,
years.
I can imagine.
You guys get so lucky, man. It's just me and Mike up here.
Have you started looking?
Yeah, we look all the time. We met a couple assholes.
People that are like within a couple hours of driving or whatever, but
yeah,
they were cool
PJ's
guys,
not
too.
close.
Yeah, PJ's like
PJ's like 2
hour.
hours. Yeah, almost 2 hours. 2 hours for sure in rush hour. It took me 2 hours last time.
Yeah.
Man, I just don't have the time, man. I just
Adam works.
You got to make time for things you enjoy in life because life is short.
Adam works
my bills aren't.
So Saturday, he doesn't even get out of work until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So he's got from Saturday afternoon and Sundays his only days to fly around to get out.
I work 6 days a week.
Yeah. And the closest people to me is 2 hours or 4 hours away.
Yeah, how close is Val to you, Edge? She's getting ready to get into FPV.
He's the 4 hour one away. So.
We're 8 hours. 8.5? 8 hours. Oh, to Val? Oh God, we're probably way more than that.
Yeah, he lives in Idaho with me, so.
Well, I was thinking Val and Kim, not just
Yep.
Val's. Where's Val? What area is she in?
Yeah, they're doing a meetup here, and what you guys got like 10 days, 11 days? You guys are meeting up, or you guys meeting up? No, you guys are meeting up.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks from now, I think.
Oh, I thought but just for the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll be there before us.
He's gonna be there for like 10 days or something like that.
Yeah, she'll be there a long time. We're only going for the end. Where's Val though? I want to know how long it takes to get down there. What area is she in?
She's in Idaho. She's flying in.
So Idaho. For us to drive to Idaho. I don't care about traffic in my area. Just show me how long it would take to drive there.
22 hours from there.
It would take 1 day and 9 hours.
Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. Oh,
back for us, buddy.
6 hours.
There we go.
Yeah. Need a rampage somewhere north. If we could do like a rampage up at like, AMA headquarters, Muncie, Indiana, that'd be a good spot for a rampage type thing.
Oh yeah, we can make it very easy.
It'd be more centralized for us up here.
I wish I could find like a larger bando type thing up there. So it's like a factory or something.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I went to Rampage last year. Well, when I guess now the first and only if they ever decide to kick it back on. But that was still, I think, a 8-hour drive from here in Nashville.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was quite. For me, it would have been like 13, 14-hour drive or something like that to go down to Rampage.
Yeah.
It's only like, to go to IO, it's only like 4.5 hours for me.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
No.
I wanted to go to that too, and I was just so busy, man. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, we had missed a bunch of. Well, the year that they had Rampage is the year we went down to Texas too. So it took a lot out of us on that year for going anywhere else.
Yeah.
I tried to get down to IO that year. I tried to get to Rampage. I tried to get to IO this year and couldn't get down to IO. Just work and everything else, and no transportation, and it sucked this year. Been a bad suck overall.
This year was my first IO, and that's pretty fun.
Yeah, I went 3 years ago now. It would have been when Bot Grinder basically was first becoming Rotor Riot before he was officially a Rotor Riot pilot. The year the hype train motor came out.
Those super old videos.
Well,
gosh, I forget what it was, but he was in this like really old one where he's like, "Oh, I think it was that Rotor Riot was in like Philly or something." And
I got a video on my channel of when I went down there. I got a video of Nurk flying the racetrack, Nurk FPV, and then I got a video with it of Mr. Steele doing the freestyle track at IO.
That man's a fucking freak, dude. Steele, oh my god, that guy can fly.
He tore that the freestyle track. They had like the tower set up. It was like 3 or 4 tower tall stack, and it was PVC plastic and whatnot, and it had fallen down. So it was laying down at an angle, and he was still hitting all the gaps into it and everything else freestyle. That thing. I was like, dang. Doing spin outs and like look backs as he's going through like a 2-foot hole gap.
My drink.
Like that.
Right beside you.
Yeah, he's a freaking
He's got
ripper.
so much stick control. Josh Withrow in the house.
I mean, he's been flying similar quads for years.
Oh, shit.
So I mean, like his setup, he just has, and he knows because, like, that's just it. When you have all your quads set up pretty much exactly the same, right? All that, and you're flying that for, years or similar to it.
That's
like he has it down, especially with Kiss too. He's been on Kiss for ages as well.
Yep. Yeah, I've actually got the Mr. Steel tune in my Kiss rig right now on my Alien. And when I reflashed it and put a new board into it a couple weeks ago or whatever, I went ahead and put the Mr. Steel tune into it.
Huh.
I had like a Flylow, I think it was Flylow FPV's tune in it before. From when we went down there, he gave me the tune when I built it originally. Then never changed it. I put my rates into it, never had to do anything to it until I broke it. And then I had to put a new board in, this and that. And it's been so long since I'd done anything, it was like starting over from fresh.
Oh, yeah.
I don't work on Kiss anymore.
Firmware wise, everybody knows I found my home. I'm not
really depressing that I just found out. These drinks are from
Really?
They're imported to
Not
Quebec
China.
from Japan. No, they're imported from Japan to Quebec and then sold to the stores out here because Quebec has a 5-cent refund on these bottles, whereas we don't. And it specifically says, like, bring it back to the store to get 5 cents. Oh, we can save them and get 10 cents when we go to Quebec. And we
Does
didn't
it
buy
say
them.
bottled in Canada? Does it say it was bottled in Canada?
Product of Japan, imported by JFC Intel Canada, Mississauga.
So it doesn't necessarily say it was bottled in Canada, though.
No, it's not. It's a product of Japan.
We get
I know it's Japanese.
beer. We'll get Japanese beer here in the States, but it's bottled or canned here in the States.
Ew.
Even though it's Japanese. Yeah.
No. I went to a Chinese grocery store where, like, I couldn't even buy noodles because they all look the same. Like, all the ramen looked identical, just different colors. The only ones I wouldn't buy is the ones that said spicy, and then I didn't know which ones I liked. So I couldn't buy them because my friend wasn't there to tell me what they meant.
Josh gave me shit over my fucking vodka rampage last night.
Parker's going to do some lift offing.
I'm gonna try my. I'm stupid. I was like, why am I not hearing my freaking computer tones? I'm not wearing my freaking computer headphones. I'm wearing my freaking work one. That might help.
See, that's where I need your help. I got to build a computer. I don't want to spend a lot on it. It don't got to be great. I just want something decent so I can fly Sims.
I have a GTX. I have a, where is it? Somewhere around here, I have a graphics card. GTX 660. Get rid of that for like $30.
Can I put it in this laptop?
No, you ain't gonna be able to put it in a laptop.
Wow.
It's gotta be laptop. You will not put hardware into it at all.
Yeah, all I got's a laptop, man.
He's got an old laptop that I think it's got Windows. Does it have 10 on it, or does it have Windows 8?
No, it's got 7.
A 7?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. You need to upgrade, man.
It's a free laptop though, so he's not complaining, people.
No. I'm not going to complain. It's free. I don't have to
Before
pay
he
nothing
can
for it.
edit videos, at least he can get on and do some kind
Yeah.
of editing and stuff.
Oh, I could edit. It just took me like 2 hours.
Yeah.
What the hell was I using? I don't even remember what that was. A DFU recorder, something like that. Basically, I had this program on my phone that would record the video I was playing.
Yep.
So I put the SD card in there, record the video I was flying, and then I would actually, as I'm recording it, I would have my speaker to the side, playing a song I found on YouTube. Yeah, dude, it was ghetto. It was ghetto.
Recording into his phone as he's recording into his phone.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had the music running on my phone and I had the tablet. Yeah, Mike, that's how I did it. I had the
At least you're getting it done.
Well, I had the recorder on the tablet, and as the tablet was recording the video, I played the song on my phone, and then the tablet picked up the music. Man, that was a lot of fucking work back then.
We will get you set up, Plummet.
Oh, damn, that was rough, man. I tell you what.
I'll get you the link here, Quad Farm. We'll have to see if we can push you to get in or not. I think 6 might be the max we can get into the actual full stream, so we'll have to see it work, and I've never done it, so we'll try. We'll see what we can find
See if
out.
it works. If it doesn't, I'll drop it out for you if you want.
Put you into like a backstage or something like that, but I'm not sure how. Let's see what it does. The studio is limited to 6 people on screen. Please remove someone before adding another. Well,
I can bounce if you want.
You gonna bounce? Who's gonna bounce?
I can.
I don't care.
That's volunteer to bounce. Parker's volunteer.
I will see you later. I love you. Watch the hot dog stream after this. Have a good one.
Parker.
Thanks, Parker.
Peace out.
So I just found out that my manager's groomsman, so like one of his best buddies, is, I guess, one of like the VPs of a company that's building the world's first magic mushroom research lab. And they're doing all studies into psychedelics for treatment for medical conditions.
Wow.
That's nuts. He sent me like 3 links about the guy.
I didn't mean to make anybody bounce. I could have waited.
No, Parker was getting ready to go play liftoff and this and that, and then he's going over the hot dog stream in 20 minutes or something.
You can only apologize by showing us some goats.
Yeah. Goats eating crop.
If you could just smell me, I probably smell like one.
No, I just want to see one of the cute little baby goats. That's really, like, that's the best part. They're so precious. They're just so tiny and cute. And they love you like a dog because you spend so much time with them, you can tell.
Yeah, you made Cass day showing that goat, dude.
Right? Like, it's not a hard request. I know they're right over there. He's done it before.
Yeah.
He's gone.
20 seconds later, he's like, here's, what's this one's name?
I love animals. I can't help it.
Oh, I love animals too.
Thank you, Parker Russell.
And they're so freaking adorable. We're going to have goats one day. Did you not see my Facebook post today?
No.
Oh. That's a good one. Well, you
know that. See how look you got? That's like, no. That's a look. No, it's not going to happen.
It literally says, if I marry someone who doesn't want a farm and 27 dogs, we'll just have to compromise and have a farm and 27 dogs. And that's exactly how it is.
Poor Rich.
I would never have that many dogs unless I won the lottery and I was running a rescue, but I'd probably rescue cats. Oh my God, they're so cute.
I told her I'm not taking care of any of these things.
You take care of everything.
Rob, I just
Hey, look at it. Look at how cute.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
He picked like the cutest one he had available. He was like, let's just get this most adorable.
Damn, I want one.
I love the eyes and the color.
She's like, come on, I don't see nothing to eat. Where's it at?
Right?
That's exactly what she wants. She's like, I want a nibble.
She's so adorable. Oh,
I need to mow my yard.
She's like, you're holding me. It must be feeding time.
Yeah, she wouldn't shut up. It's bottle time.
Oh, Ed, that'd be right up your
look at
alley,
her
dude.
spine, like her dorsal stripe. That's amazing. She's so cute.
I like her shin guards.
Dorsal stripe.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
That's what they're called. Why are you laughing at me?
I'm not laughing.
That's what they're called.
Yeah, she's actually pretty unique for an alpine. I think it's called a belted chamois.
Vampire got bit in the balls by him going.
She's eating my quad. Hey, sweetie, don't do that. Hey, that. I just fixed that.
Nibbling on the wires.
Yeah, my strap.
Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, yep.
That arm looked kind of floppy, Rob.
What's floppy?
I thought the arm on that bird was
You don't want
floppy.
to ask him what's
No,
floppy.
It was a strap.
I mean, really.
Everyone thought it, so I'll say it for them. Don't be talking like that to Mr. Ed. We don't need to know these things.
I was giving Ed shit about having trouble fitting these 5 inches through the big holes.
Look, all right. First of all, Rob, that excavator has this ugly piece of metal sticking right into that gap. A grabber claw.
Ed, all you gotta do is fly lower, bro.
Yeah.
It's common for guys to think their 5
Ed's like,
inches is
yeah,
too
fuck
big.
you, Adam.
He'd hit the gap, but his glasses were slipping inside the goggles. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Ed, we're
funny.
not fucking with you, buddy. That was a good video, dude. Seriously, you're
It
really
was a
ripping
long
that shit.
video. It was good though.
Yeah, I'm loving seeing Ed rip the 5S. Or a 5-inch, I should say.
She wants to get down and go play.
He's starting to get comfortable on the sticks in the area and whatnot, so he's really getting a feel for the quad. You can tell the way he's flying.
He's killing it.
Skittish hitting the gaps and over the trees and this and that. He's avoiding the power lines a lot more now.
See, he's got balls. I'm not going near no power lines. I'm telling you that right now.
Ever since I seen Aaron do that quad down there at Flylow at the power line, I'm waiting to hit one. Oh my gosh, that sparked that baby up.
If it don't spark and it's stuck up there, dude, I'm like, what can I do? I can't get a ladder. I'm not getting my quad down from power line. I'm not doing it.
When we went down to Texas, we were out at Flylow FPV like 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night or whatever, working on quads, hanging out in the shop and whatnot. And Icky went out to go do a test on an alien, brand new, just put together or whatever. So he takes it out back to test it, and it starts and he's flying. And I'll be danged if he doesn't hit a power line with the darn thing and kill an ESC. Watch it go spark. That was it. Yeah. Brand new quad, just built, first flight, hit a power line.
That's the way it goes.
Well, we were at Flylow, and Flylow was building it for him, so it wasn't hard for him to go back inside, throw some more parts in and build another one. But
Here's the deal with the power lines, okay? Because the power lines don't have any insulation on them.
Right.
Okay?
Carbon
And
fiber
it's not
conductor.
the fact, like where I fly, you can clearly see the transformer on the pole. If there's a transformer on the pole, that means there's at least 7,000 volts feeding that transformer. And the transformer steps it down to what your house can use. So I have a high line coming through my yard. But that high line doesn't do crap to your bird. The bird doesn't care. The high line doesn't care.
Unless it's a Phantom.
Bare metal shorts out pieces of your quad. Like if you brush along where the edge of the flight controller is or something like that. Then it can short it out. But it doesn't feel that 7,000 volts. That's like birds. They roost on the high lines all the time. It doesn't hurt them because they're not grounded to anything.
Now, I don't know, Ed. I wrapped a Phantom around a high tension wire. It just wraps right around it.
Do what now?
Jesus.
My first Phantom, I just wrapped right around a high tension line. I hit it full speed. It just literally went all around it.
Well, then that bird, you're going to have to wait for the power people to get it off. Because don't try and get it off.
Oh, it fell.
But it wrapped around it, not just because of the physical force of hitting it, not because the power line melted it or something. That's all I'm saying.
Actually, on one of these, I don't know if you can see the gouges going this way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can see a little bit.
Kind of see them. That's from hitting a power line.
Jeez.
Well, that's just because you rubbed it. That's all.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with the voltage or anything.
Unless an
That's
ESP
all I'm
touches
saying.
it.
All I'm saying is, I'll tell you what, power line's got more give than concrete does. Let's put it that way.
I don't know. I hit one and I sheared my GPS right off the top of it.
Props off. Welcome in. Good to see you, buddy.
That's from last weekend.
Ooh.
Oh, see what Josh
No
did?
screen protector.
Out there's your favorite spot there again, where you, Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah, that spot's got to be hard on quads.
Oh, it is. It's brutal. At least the trees are short, though, so when you get stuck in a tree, they're easy to get.
There you go.
My wife was admiring you flying out there. I brought her in because you had the woman up there on top of the rock doing that pan and whatnot. I was like, honey, you got to come flying with me now. And I was trying to get her into, at least get her to go flying. She doesn't fly at all, though. She's like, no, I can't do it. I get too dizzy, blah, 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 motion sick. Anyway, so she doesn't like the flying and whatnot, but I had her on the video. I was watching the video. I was like, come on, watch this. I was like, see how he's flying through there? It's like he's just comfortable as hell with it. I said, see, that's what happens when you fly those spots over and over. I said, it's his favorite spot. I said, he used to have trouble with that, but now he knows every little spot and everything. And then at the end of the video, you were talking to the woman. You're like, yep, you went behind those rocks, didn't you?
Yeah. She fell. I thought she fell safe. She actually said that she did a flip and couldn't recover. I made her fly my quad last time. I made her fly my Hyperlights. Because I'm trying to get her set up on these old Lumineers that were my first ones. Because I really like the hype trains are awesome, but man, you build speed quick. With the more torque, you can do the power, but not without building so much speed. So I made her. Just so you know, she has refused to fly any of my quads up until that point, so it was kind of a win.
Right. And she's getting good at flying too, though. So I mean,
yeah, she is getting pretty good.
You get all the stick time in and everything else, and when me and Plummet first started flying, it would have been like, oh man, I don't want to fly your quad. I don't want to break your quad or anything. Now he's like, here, you want to fly? I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then I'm confident enough with my flying. It doesn't matter what I fly. I can fly pretty much anything now.
Yeah.
As far
see
as
when I let my buddies fly my shit, they might break it. Yeah, so what? It's usually just a motor or whatever. You know what I mean? It's not no big deal.
Only built a prop.
Or a prop or something. Or if they land in the lake, then yeah.
You got lucky with the grass. Didn't hit any of the stone.
I was just thinking, like, you know what? I probably should have built another quad instead of buying that printer.
Probably.
No, I want it though. I've been wanting it for 2 years. I'm like, you know what? I'm buying it.
Yeah, I got to get mine fixed or get me a new printer, one of the two. I was sitting over there wasting time and energy. I need to do something with it.
So what printer do you guys have?
I just bought YX2 myself.
I just bought the Ender 3 Pro. I'll have it tomorrow.
Okay. You have to let me know how you like
never
it.
printed on anything ever. He's never touched a 3D printer in his life. He's looked at mine. Oh, that looks pretty cool, but never done it.
No, never touched it.
It's going to be a whole new experience for Adam to print.
Yeah, it's probably going to be obsessive for Adam.
You have to adjust how it works and stuff, right? There's basically kind of like PIDs on it.
Yeah.
You gotta fine tune for your filament and everything else, depending on your filament, as far as whether it's soft or harder filament, what temperature you're gonna run, how fast you're gonna feed it, how much depth you want, as far as Your print, you can adjust how fine of a print you want so that it prints more lines, but closer, cleaner lines and whatnot, or you can do thicker. Yeah, there's lots of adjustments to do.
Yeah, see, I'm not too worried about it because I used to CNC glass cutting, so I think a printer would probably be pretty easy compared to that.
Quit complaining about the printer.
Yeah. This piece of shit. No, I'm just kidding.
What am I doing? Why is it doing? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch a whole bunch of videos tomorrow. I'm gonna put it together tomorrow because I get it tomorrow, but I'm gonna watch some videos on what temperatures, what the bed should, what the temperature should be, fans blowing on it. I'm gonna look that all up, try it out.
Yeah, you can get PLA. PLA is going to be your quickest and easiest to get running on to be able to learn it, and it's cheapest.
Yeah, you know me, Mike. I didn't do that. I bought a spool, a TPU, and I'm gonna rock it.
TPU is not really hard to print. You just got to watch the speed that you print at with TPU is more the issue with that.
Yeah.
And making sure your layers are good. The temperature, once you get your temperature figured out for your unit, you'll get good layers, and then it's just a matter of speed to make sure that it's feeding properly and not jamming up on you.
I think it's
the hardest thing is jam ups.
See, to me, I think it's gonna be easy because I ran a $200,000 CNC glass cutting machine, so it's a $200 printer. It can't be that bad.
I run an Anchor 7-axis carbide grind and whatnot, but that's totally different than running a 3D printer.
I don't know. Only one way to find out.
But yeah, it'll be a good experience. You got enough people around the community and whatnot that have the ANET 8 already. There's 3 people in here tonight that have ANET 8, so there's enough people around to get you up and going. That's for sure. So
yeah, it'd be fun. Something to mess with.
Right.
I don't give a shit though. I will print anybody anything. I don't care about the price of the print because I'm gonna buy print anyway. TPU. But you pay shipping, yeah. I'll send you whatever you want.
There you go.
Josh is using other people's quad landing pads. Equals roof.
By what is that? USP or United States Postal Service package, you get $7. You know what I'm talking about? The box for $7.
Yep.
The priority. I'll fill that fucker. I don't give a shit.
If it fits the chips.
Hey, do any of you guys run XSRs?
I have the RXSRs.
I have that in my Chameleon, Rob.
So does that they changed the pinout, or at least it seems like they did. From the FC, it goes to S-bus in, right? Not S-bus out.
From the FC, you want S-bus out.
Yeah.
Really?
S-bus in is for a secondary, so you can put 2 receivers on. So you can run back-to-back receivers. So if one fails, it'll pick up the other one. So it's going to be S-bus out from one receiver to S-bus in on a receiver.
Fuck, I thought I tried that. But...
And then S-bus out on your quad to the FC.
And the RXSR is a great receiver.
It really is.
It sucks.
But yes, you do. You skip a pin.
Yeah.
The XSR Crossfire. I'm sorry, but my wife's still on FR Sky.
It's off.
But yeah, it's like you can run multiple receivers. The Crossfire will do the same thing if you want to set it up that way. You can put a secondary receiver so that it hits the other receiver before the Crossfire. But I don't know of anybody that's actually doing it.
Well, it messed me up because on the diagram it said S-bus in PPM
and an S port.
Yeah, the S-bus in. You ignore that one if you're not running a secondary receiver. You skip it. You only need 3 of the contacts for it to work. You need the power, obviously, and then S-bus out.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah,
the S.
Wait, so you want pins 1, 2, and 4.
Yeah.
Right there on my canvas, the RXSR manual. Ground 5-volt S port then S bus out, and then S bus in.
Where'd you get
want
that?
the S bus in.
S bus in. Okay.
And skip.
See, the only RX I've had problems with is the SXR.
I keep all my manuals from the past and whatnot. That's why I've got it.
Oh.
Do any of you guys fly planes?
Soon. A wing. I'm not getting a plane. I'm going to get a wing.
No, but do any of you have planes? Because Chronix is trying to get his plane running, and I don't know if I can't help him. I know nothing.
I've got X4Rs and a V8 SR. I think, I don't know, something like that.
Hey man, if you're having a problem with a wing or with a plane, I know a guy.
I can't bind the receivers. The one X4R that I have bound to my remote, it won't control the servos through the channels that it has, but it works in S-bus mode. So I have it set to a flight controller. The flight controller is not working the servos.
What?
There's something to do with CLI where you have to do like remap resourcing, and I have yet to do that correctly. But
I got 2 planes sitting out in the hallway, but I've never even tried to power them up or anything. They were already built and given to me. So I don't know what they've got in them, what I got to do to get them running or nothing yet.
Yeah, and I had a spare Airbot F4 that I was trying to basically run the servos, and I got the throttle working, like it arms and goes forward, but I got no, it's only 3 channel, and I got no fucking elevator, got no elevator rudder.
Yeah. Bro, you know what channel you're on, right? You can say whatever you want. Hey, dude, I got an old Fox here, flight control over here. It's an F4. I'm not going to use it because it's beta flight. If you want, you can have it. It should be able to do whatever you want.
Nah, I'm okay. I just got to figure it out. There's just something.
It's got to be something with programming or this or that somewhere along the way. Either the radio not being programmed to be able to pick up the servos.
No, I'm getting through because you have to switch it to airplane mode, right? Mm-hmm. And then it sets channels 5 and 6 to elevator and rudder. So I've got those working. Their input. I had to channel remap my controller, so that the rudder was with the aileron stick, right?
Right.
And then that's all working. Like I can see the servos being input correctly. It's just they're not working.
They're
not.
I don't know. It's the remapping.
Yeah, I've never played with the planes enough to know how to map it all in or anything.
Me neither. It's a plane I've had for 12 years that I've never seen.
I was working for a lady and she was cleaning out her house. We were painting and she was moving into an old folks home and her husband was in the planes. He flew at the local fly field here that we've got and everything. And he had passed away several years before, but he had all these planes down in the basement. She's like, I need to get this stuff out of here. Everything's going out to the dump or whatever, you know. If you see anything you want, let me know. I was like, well, I might be interested in those planes. She says, help yourself, take whatever you want. So out of the deal, I ended up getting a fully built electric plane, a fully built gas powered plane, and another plane that's a kit that I have to build that's all balsa and everything. So I have to build all the way complete that's electric, all for free, plus the radios for it.
Yeah.
I got lots to do, but I just haven't touched them or anything. I've been playing with quads and working, so I haven't had really time to mess with the planes at all.
So I've been digging around.
Not easy to just kind of like a quad to put it on your bench real quick to mess with it. You actually got like clear the kitchen table out.
My dad was big into planes in the early 90s.
Yeah.
So he had like, a bunch of 1980s and early 90s servos and controllers and all that jazz, right? So when he left my mom, and I just basically grabbed everything and I started building planes. Mm-hmm. I started getting old nitro engines unseized and
wow. I never got into them because they're so expensive.
I got to start making dinner, guys, unfortunately. So I'm going to go. And I know he's in the middle of vlogging.
Yeah, I got to go film a thing for.
We're probably going to kill it in about 5 minutes anyway. Hot Dog FPV comes on at 9, and who knows? I'm running out of drink over here again. And it's only tea. Don't worry.
Well, have a good night, everyone. Thank you. It was fun, as always.
Have a good one, Kat.
And look, he actually showed up again. This is the second stream in a row he's actually showed up for you guys. So,
Oh, sure. Drop that code one more time before you go for him.
Hit the like button on your way out, guys. Bye.
See you guys.
So, yeah, it's definitely want to get me some planes going. That'll be another thing. The one I got to build was planning on it being my winter project, but I don't know if I'll get to it or not because I haven't gotten to the other planes. So until I get to the other ones, I should probably not build another one to have sitting around yet.
If you look at your flight controllers on the planes that you do have, aren't they set up for PWM for the servo part of it?
Yeah, it should be all PWM. Yep. That's what I thought. Wire per servo, or one servo per connection, and then each one signaled off.
So is there a setting in the, you press the button on the XRS and it changes over to PWM?
Yep. On the RXSR, if you hold the button down for, I think it's 5 seconds, it changes to CPPM or PWM.
Right.
Yep.
So I wonder if that's what he's missing or something. If he's got throttle,
it could be too. Well, I don't think he'd even get, if he's got throttle. I don't think so, because I don't think he'd even get throttle control. I don't think he'd get any of the controls on it, because
even if the PWM was set up on the S bus.
Was it Centroid that had that issue with his RXSR where it was in the wrong mode and he got it to switch over and it worked fine, but he wasn't getting anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't show up on Beta Flight or anything for it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if he's using Beta Flight Pro. He's probably not using Beta Flight. He's probably using like iNav or something like that too. So it could be something in the programming of that even. You know?
Well, I thought he said something about Clean Flight. I was like, ooh, you're still using that?
Yeah, which is Beta Flight. It was Clean Flight first, and then Beta Flight. Which Clean Flight, my original drone that I bought, my Ishin Racer 250, came flashed with Clean Flight on it originally too.
Wow.
It's 3 years ago. I should have never bought that thing.
We live and learn.
It got me into flying, and it just got me into building that much quicker, because when it broke, I couldn't fix it. And I was like, to heck with this. I'm going to build something that I can fix.
Yeah.
So it got me into building with towers, the Fly Color Raptor Tower 390 had the ESC and the flight controller all in one. So it was easier to build. So I started learning that way. Instead of trying to figure out something else that somebody built and it's all wired a certain way, and you don't have an explicit diagram set out, so you can't just look at a diagram on the Ishin Racer and say, oh, I know where everything goes now. The bottom board is actually the PDB, the whole bottom tray, the plate. So if you crack the plate, you're screwed on the PDB and this and that. And
that's how the Vortex
was. A dedicated plug for every single thing and all that. So it was a pain in the butt getting into it new. It's still sitting there, and I got all the parts, and I think I just got to get some different ESCs to put onto it, and I could probably get it running on Beta Flight, no problem. But it's one of those things that it's going to get on the wall and collect dust because it's going to break so easy. It's all plastic arms and this and that. Now that I fly quads the way I do, it'll never hold up to me.
First crash.
It only got 7 flights in the first time, so I can't imagine what you can do now. That was just open areas and barely doing anything.
Yeah.
I'd be ripping trees and hitting a couple. Yeah, I'd be breaking arms every time I flew it.
Right.
Those arms are junk, dude. Let's see. Oh, I got over here.
So is what Vampire's talking about, the blue light goes off when it's in, what do you say, PPM?
Yeah.
PWM, yeah.
So is there supposed to be a blue light on the receiver?
I think it's
smart port enabled, S bus CPPM output. Blue LED stay lit indicates RXSR is in S-bus mode.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it is in CPPM mode.
Okay. How
So
do I
what are
switch
you-
it back?
What's it showing
Hold
on
the
your
button
shirt?
down for 5 seconds. It'll switch back to the other mode.
Oh,
Your bind button, just hold it down, and you'll see it until it does a big blink or whatever, and you'll see it switch over.
that's how I am. I can do shit and then just somehow forget.
Those are the arms for the Yixin Racer 250, though.
Oh wow.
Classic. They got little metal brass grommets to hold the screws and everything fitted.
See, those might be all right if they're carbon fiber.
But I mean, you can see
Yeah.
the trucks in there just from that. But
Oh Jesus! Holy cow!
I think you guys are onto. I think that's what I did. And then when it didn't work, I switched my pin out because I got all confused.
yeah, if you were trying to bind it and you hold it too long, it might have switched over into CPPM on you.
Yeah, because everything lights up and powers up. It just won't arm.
Yeah, try holding that down. Make sure it's got the blue light solid, or what? I think that's what it said, right?
Yeah.
Blue LED stay lit indicates RXSR is in S-bus mode.
I couldn't find a manual for that. All I could find was diagrams. I could find.
You hit me your address in the PM. I got an extra one. I'll send it to you. I'd stamp an envelope and send it. I got extras. I got like 2 or 3 of the RXSR ones.
Yeah.
I was using those before I got into the Crossfire. That was my favorite receiver for FR5 with the RXSR.
Yeah. Now I got like 3 of them sitting over here I don't even use.
Small, real compact and everything. Versus the XSR, it's like half the size of the XSR.
Right.
Oh, dude, that thing's huge. It's like a foot
Yeah.
controller.
Yeah. It's as big as a
Easier
VTX.
than ours, see?
It's as big as the Unified VTX, the XSR is.
Hey,
Yeah,
Mike, that's the only VTX that I've had fail safes on. How many times have you seen me fail safe on
You
that?
know what I mean?
Yeah, that's Mike. Yeah, many times. It works though. I mean, it does work, but man, that thing it's just spontaneous. It's just fail safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is hot dog time, people. So,
You ever seen what a goat can do to a receiver?
Uh-oh.
Oh shit!
That's not it.
After it came out the other end or before?
She just chewed it up and spit it out. I don't think that's the one.
Okay.
My wife's using an XSR that my original one, and I even went to Bardwell for this because like it would just my Tyrannus would just belt out 13,000 milliamp hours, 23,000 milliamp just constantly through the whole flight.
Wow.
I thought it was because I dropped my Tyrannus, and Bardwell even said, "Well, it's your Tyrannus if it started with a drop," but I dropped it on a quad retrieval,
Oh.
so it screwed up. Now that she's using it, now it does it to her. I mean, the whole time she's flying, 23,000 milliamp hours.
Problem too. I was trying to think what I did to resolve that. It was something.
QX7's got some touchy issues here and there. Like, has anybody had the problem where the metal piece that comes up for your lanyard, if you push down onto it, you can power up your thing without pushing the power button?
Oh wow, no.
No,
After
me
a while,
neither.
you push right on the metal piece and it like tries to power up and everything. I'm like, that's not good if it's in your bag and pushes up against something. You go to pick your radio up, it's on and it's powered down because there's no juice left.
No shit. I haven't dealt with that.
My old one was doing it all the time. The new one, I haven't really had a problem. I think it's done it a couple of times where I jerked it the wrong way or something real hard or something, but it's because of the way that they mounted right above the power switch. It's something with the way that it bumps it or something like that. There's supposedly a fix for it or something out there, but I haven't had to worry about it so far. But the QX is touchy.
That's why I don't update my shit. I have not updated my radio since I got it.
I remember what that was on that problem with the milliamp hours. What I had to do is actually delete all the sensors and then search for them again and then reset it up again. And that actually fixed the problem on mine because it was doing the same thing. For some reason, when I kicked it on that one time, the sensors switched positions, like, between 2 and 3 or 2 and 4 or whatever. And so it was picking up on the radio reception instead of the actual milliamp hours.
Oh.
So if you delete that out and then, research for them again and then set up your call outs for that position again, then it should work.
Oh, cool. Cool. Thanks.
Be something to try.
Yeah, because it's fucking annoying. I mean, it drives me. I make her go stand over there when she flies when I'm flying.
I got a timer on mine, so it's got the audible timer. Like when you hit 10 seconds, it start, it's
Right.
10, 9. And it's like, shut up, lady. I know. I'm halfway through the play. I forgot the first damn switch.
I'm pushing this battery.
Well, guys, I think we're going to call it a night over here. Go see some hot dog and FPV and Thursday night. So there's some football game on if anybody's got football and interested. But
Yeah, the Jags are playing. I don't want to watch those
is that
assholes.
who's playing tonight? Oh, yeah. It won't be worth watching then, probably. It'll be like watching the Monday night football game then. That wasn't worth nothing either. So.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to watch this. Well, how do you say that? Conspiracy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I like the Bigfoot videos. It's education. I like it.
Well, we're going to call it tonight, though, guys. We'll be back on next Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember that, Rob, so you can try to get them chores done a little early next Thursday. I know, it's hard.
I have no control over it.
Yeah, I know. We'll leave it open for you all the time, man. The link's available. Just hit me up and PM, whatever, however you want. So thanks for everyone for coming in. Edge,
yeah,
sharing and whatnot.
Thanks for the help, guys.
Honoring you did and all that. Ed, coming in, always a pleasure. Thanks to everyone in chat for stopping by. Hope you guys enjoyed the session. We'll see you all again next week. So,
cheers, bitches,
guys.
Cheers, motherfuckers.
Cheers. After a while, crocodiles.
Later, alligator. All right.
See ya.